I don't know where I'm right now on the earth or in a parallel universe.
All right, well, let's get some questions going. Let me start with Jen from Extra. I'm gonna unmute you.
Hi, Maria. Congratulations.
Hi. Thank you very much.
Very exciting. Listen, Sacha Baron Cohen made no mistake that this movie was very dangerous to shoot. And I wanted to ask you about your experience. Did you feel, any kind of sense of danger shooting this film?
I think the whole journey that we both, all of us, all of the people that work behind of the camera or in front of the camera experienced shooting this movie has been kind of dangerous, physically, mentally too, because you've been staying in character for hours, days. Sasha stayed 5 days in a character, and it's been kind of wild. So it's been dangerous, probably, to say it like that. And all of the events that we tend to be in were kind of weird. So surviving it and hopefully making people laugh and making people thinking about the world that we're living in and hoping to make it a better place. I think it take place. I hope. I don't know.
Thank you.
Thank you. Andrew Freund from Dish Nation.
Hey, Maria, congratulations.
Hi, thank you so much. Thank you.
So I spoke with Sacha last week at the Golden Globes, and he also kind of talked about this journey on this film, but kind of take me on your journey to sitting there in that room with Rudy Giuliani to now and winning this award.
Yeah, it's a wild road. It's literally a wild road, and you never know where life probably might take you. I'm coming from the suburbs of Burgas. It's a city right next on the Black Coast, and I'm working on a project right now in England, finishing Borat a few months ago, which has been a life changer for me. It's crazy, but yeah, the scene that we did with Rudy Giuliani, it's been important, I think, just in general, because we are all human, and if we treat each other better with love and respect, the world will be a better place. I hope, I believe that. And it's been nerve-wracking, it's been crazy, it's been like, I felt like my heart was racing so fast, and I was, what is going to happen? Is Sasha going to come in time? And he came and he saved the scene, saved the movie, saved me, saving the world every single day. And here I am now, and I cannot believe that this is happening. It's just the perfect example of you have to dream big, because things might happen. I don't know. It's just the beauty of the world.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. Jake Hamilton, coming to you. You have to unmute, Jake.
Hi, so sorry. Congratulations, Maria.
Thank you very much. I mean, I'm going to interrupt because my mind was completely blown. I have to say that just being nominated alongside the names of this incredible, inspiring women has been a huge honor for me. Just being in the conversation of being nominated, it's been already an achievement, and I'm beyond grateful and happy being alongside people like Olivia Colman and Amanda Seyfried and Yoon Yeon Chun. I mean, they are amazing, and the rest of them, the other. It's just, I'm really humbled and honored, and yeah, I'm sorry for this thing.
No, it was an amazing category, and honestly, it was very well deserved. Your win. Sacha has said very adamantly that he's done playing Borat and that we will not see a Borat 3. But then again, for the last 15 years, we never thought we were going to see a Borat 2. So with that in mind, if down the road an idea pops up in his mind, would you be willing to come back and reprise this character for a Borat 3 if the right political moment happened that would make for a great story?
I mean, I will always be there if Sacha wants me to be somewhere. He is my mentor. He's my teacher. He is my guardian angel. So every time when he calls me, I'm going to be right there in the next 5 minutes. I hope I'm not going to be in a different continent. So it's going to be able to happen. And of course, I love Tutu. Tutu is the love of my life, and she told me so many things that I would love to learn about her even more. Why not? I don't know.
Honestly, I hope we get to see it. Seriously, congratulations.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right, I think we have time for one more question. So Sonia from Canada, I'm gonna let you unmute.
Thanks so much for that, Maria. Huge congratulations to you. I can tell that you're feeling quite emotional right now, and you mentioned that this has changed your life. You know, it really is such an iconic role to work with also Sasha. What has been the biggest takeaway for you in this entire project that you will now apply to all your future projects?
Thank you so much for the question, and you're amazing.
Thank you.
Everything has been crazy for me because it literally turned upside down my whole life. Probably the idea of letting yourself to be guided by your inner voice. It's something that I learned the most from this project, and I'm gonna try to increase in my future work. I don't know what it's gonna be. Is it gonna be something dramatic? Is it gonna be something in a comedic world? But something that somehow subconsciously, you know what your hearts want, you know the right things. So listen to your instincts and you will never be wrong. And that's what actually Sasha from the very first time told me. Just use your nerves, use your passion, because the moment when you're nervous, it means that you care about something. If you care about something, you're gonna be passionate about it. So use this, convert it in something that it might actually help, not only make you feel what is happening right now, because I am nervous as a person. And I think I'm gonna try to use that in future in any kind of work that I'm gonna do. Hopefully I'm gonna work, because that's the love of my life, working as much as possible. And
beautiful advice. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Maria, and congratulations.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right, so we are first. If you want to unmute.
Ms. Anderson, congratulations.
Why, thank you very much.
There had to be some trepidation stepping into the role of such an iconic figure as Prime Minister Thatcher. What was it about, was it the writing, was it the setup that made you want to take that leap and take on this role, which obviously led to today in your big win at CCA?
I hadn't seen any scripts when I had said yes. So it was just based on the reputation of The Crown and knowing the series and the kind of work that went on the series that helped me to make the decision. And also, I guess, you know, it's better to say yes to things if you think you might have a chance of being able to do it than not. And for whatever reason, I felt like I might know how to play her. I still don't quite know why, but yeah, so it was a mixture of those things. But I hadn't actually read a script, which is unusual.
I would imagine so, but I thought it was uncanny. And as having a grandmother who grew up idolizing loved Prime Minister Thatcher, you were brilliant, and it was an amazing performance. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Noel, coming to you next.
Hello, Julian. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you doing?
Absolutely marvelous. Thank you for taking the time, and congratulations on this. You just continue to get better with everything you do throughout the years, and I always get excited when I know you're attached to a project.
Thank you.
For this particular role, what was the one scene that you performed where you realized, wow, we do have something here? There is something special about this project. Do you remember that scene?
Gosh, not necessarily. It's interesting because I was quite nervous about all of the audience scenes because for obvious reasons. And so it definitely wasn't any of those while I was doing them. But, you know, we had a chance really early on to do the Balmoral episode where there's quite a lot of humor there. And it's a really a good example of the relationship between Thatcher and her husband, played by Stephen Boxer. And it just kind of allowed us to have fun and to kind of play with the things that we've been studying about, you know, to dive into their mannerisms and stuff and their quirkiness, and the range of her personality really comes out in that, between, you know, being quite, having quite a wit to her, and at the same time being incredibly serious. And so I guess I kind of feel like during that episode, it kind of felt like we could spread our wings and see what we had, and it felt like we had something worthwhile.
Thank you. Lauren from ET.
Jillian, hi. I talked to you before all this, but you did it. You won. Congratulations.
Thank
So
you.
what are you going to go do to celebrate in the middle of the night in Prague right now? And who do you think you'll hear from in the cast first, or who texts you first when great news like this happens?
Well, the first thing I'm going to do is pee, because I haven't for a while and I really need to. And I'm going to take off this outfit. I wish that I'd only worn half of it. And not that it's not amazing. It is amazing. And I'm grateful. And who I don't know if they are they awake? I don't know. They must be awake, some of them, because their nominations are coming up, but they haven't texted me yet. I don't know. I don't know. Usually Olivia would be the one. But I just saw a picture of her still face, so she may be sleeping. She may actually be horizontal right now. But
we hope you get some well-deserved rest. And we say thank you for wearing that Dior pantsuit, because it's giving us life that we all need. So thank you, Jillian.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jillian, and congratulations. We will let you go for the evening.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Bye.
All right.
Culture on representation. What do you hope that a show like this says about the future, especially when it comes to Black people and you know, shows about expanding the box?
You know, what I mostly hope is that youth, particularly youth from my community, will watch this and get a sense of the legacy in which we come from, the greatness and all the obstacles that we've overcome to be alive today. People fought and died and gave their last just so we could be and live and walk and have the experience to be here today. And there's a greatness that comes along with that. And I also hope that it would be my hope that people will see how we got to this place of disarray. This didn't happen overnight. This didn't happen with one administration. This was brewing for a very long time over a series of events that have gone unresolved. And Lovecraft Country, in my opinion, gives us a blueprint to how things got so divided to where we are today. Hopefully we can, go back and fix some things and start to fix our things to make it a better future. And so I hope the youth mostly walk away with that impact.
Thank you so much. And again, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Elle Marie.
Hi, Michael. How are you? Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome. This kind of piggybacks off of that question a little bit, but with this genre being sci-fi and kind of fantasy, it's something that not most African Americans are drawn to. It's kind of in our culture or community, you would be considered like a nerd or something like that, but it's a beautiful story. What do you think can come of this series being so popular in that genre and making more people in our community comfortable expressing themselves, in that sci-fi fantasy world?
I think that the way that happens is by allowing us to see ourselves in these genres. All too often, it's just one, everyone looks the same in these types of storytelling. And the fact that, you know, Misha Green and the producers at HBO and Monkey Paw and Bad Robot, they all got together and decided to tell this genre through the Black experience, I think is brilliant. And I'm hoping that it will expand more minds and open more people up to this type of storytelling. And, you know, and it's not just being about the horror genre, it's about, you know, what it is to be Black in America being the real horror. You know, there's other ways of telling that type of truth, that type of storytelling as it pertains to this beautiful country that we live in. I hope that, you know, other people from other backgrounds will be drawn to tell their stories in these types of genres as well.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Brandy, coming over to you for our final question.
Hello, congratulations again. You know, you're one of the actors. I see your name with the project and I immediately get excited because we never know what we're gonna get. And so I wondered if you could talk about the intentionality for you in choosing your roles and not getting pigeonholed. And I think especially, you know, with Lovecraft and being something so outside the box.
Thank you, by the way. But the truth of the matter is these characters choose me. You know, I made a very, I made a decision very early on in my career that the two things I will go for when I'm asked to do a role is I will look for the truth, and I will tell that truth with as much compassion and empathy as I can. And Lovecraft gave me a wonderful opportunity to do that with Montrose.
Yeah. Thank you.
Great. Thank you so much, Michael, and congratulations again. We appreciate you coming back.
Thank you. You guys have a great evening. Thank you so much.
You too.
All right. Hands down. Congratulations. I know we have a lot of people who want to ask some questions. So Sam, KTLA, I'm going to start with you first.
I thought there were only 3 questions.
It'll be about 3. There's a lot of people who want to talk to you, but we'll only call on about 3 of them.
Okay.
All right, Sam.
All right, thank you. Donald, congratulations to you. Good for you.
Thank you.
Were you surprised that people were able and willing to keep the secret of this miniseries for so long? I don't think people have ever discussed, and we won't hear, what ultimately happened.
Well, I have to be truthful. We didn't know. And I always suspected that it was me.
Me too.
That's the truth. And maybe it was me.
Okay.
Maybe.
Well, did that answer the question? I don't.
Well, I'm curious as to, be it you or whomever it was, the fact that it has not been widely disseminated, was that surprising to you?
No. No. Should it have been?
I don't know.
No. I make a lot of effort.
Thanks, Sam. All right. Celeb Paige, coming to you guys.
Congrats, Sutherland.
Thank you.
I'm just curious. Was there somebody in your life, maybe a friend or a grandchild, who kept trying to get spoiler information from you as the series was going on?
No, and more than that, I didn't know. We didn't get the 6th script until just before we shot it. Seriously.
So
and then when I knew, the relief that it wasn't me was so great that I didn't want to say anything, except I guess I've just said something, haven't I? Oh, God. How are you?
All right. Our last question, Paul,
Thank
coming
you.
to you.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being with us, and congratulations on the wins. Very exciting.
Thank you.
And we to do what you do and do it so well, you have to be in a successful mindset all the time. And what is it that you have always kept in mind that keeps you on such a great path?
I have no idea how to answer that. I can only say that it sounds awful and really pretentious, but it's always been the pursuit of truthfulness, the truthfulness of the character and the joy in discovering that. That's been the great happiness of my life.
Yeah, it's a great answer.
I mean, the character in this was so beautifully written and directed. It was just, and to play with Nicole, I mean, I've been her father a couple of times, and I love it, and Hugh was fantastic. I had a lot of pleasure doing that, and I had a lot of pleasure saying David E. Kelly's lines. It's not often you get to call yourself a cocksucker.
Absolutely. No, that's wonderful. Thank you so much, and congrats again.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sutherland, and congratulations again. We appreciate your time.
Thank you. Can I ask you to do me a favor?
Sure.
Okay, the young lady who presented it is Canadian. If you could tell her, can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Tell her that's Canadian and that I'm Canadian, and give her a big kiss for me, please.
Oh, we definitely will. We definitely will. It's a sweet connection. Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
All right. This is going to be talking to me. We are so excited for you. I know a lot of people have questions, so let's get them started.
Cool.
Jen, I'm coming to you first.
Uzo, you're one of my
Hi.
favorites. Congratulations.
Thank you, Jen. How are you? Thank you.
Good, good. I just want to know what you're doing to celebrate tonight.
I don't know, probably ordering some takeout and some sushi. And watching some Real Housewives.
That is the only way to party. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, the
All
dog.
right.
Look at the dog.
Anna, coming to you next. Let me get you unmuted.
Okay, we're unmuted. Uzo, hello, how are you?
I'm well, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. First of all, congratulations. Earlier, I was stalking on your Instagram page and I saw all the jewels, the couture that we have going on. I just want to know, you're smiling big. How heavy are the pieces? How beautiful do you feel with all of these diamonds dripping right now?
I feel really beautiful. This is Neil Lane that has just been so generous. And this is my favorite color, purple, a jumpsuit designed by Christian Siriano. My stylist, Christina Ehrlich, did such a beautiful job compiling this look and thinking it through. And yeah, I feel great.
You have to do a little photo shoot after this, just solo.
Oh, good idea. Good idea. Keep watching the IG.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Nikki, I'm coming over to you next. I'm gonna unmute you.
Hi, congratulations.
Hi, thank you.
You play an incredible woman. So I just wanted to know what you loved about playing her. And also you said you watch Housewives. What's your favorite franchise?
Okay, we'll start backwards. I watch all of them. I'm not embarrassed. At one point in my life, it was a guilty pleasure. There is no guilt now. Now I love Shirley Chisholm because of her strength. I think the possibility she inspired in so many women who came off to her, not just in politics, but in all areas of life, a can-do attitude and that anything is possible despite no existing template. You can be and do anything that you want to be in this life.
Okay, thank
Did
you.
we lose Jim?
No, no.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, Tiara, I'm coming to you. I'm gonna unmute.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
I love your purple, by the way.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So you got to play this. Oh, thank you. You got to play this historical figure. So within this role, what is something that influenced you and something that you will take with you on for the rest of your life?
Great question. I was influenced by her power and her strength. And I think the thing that I will take with me always that I got most out of her story is believing in what you think is possible for yourself and being sure to live by the definition you have for yourself, not the definitions or limitations that others have.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank
I
you.
think we have time for one more question. So Tatiana, I'm coming to you.
Hi, Uzo. Congratulations. I am such a fan of yours.
Thank you, Tatiana. Thank you very much.
And you look very beautiful. I would love to ask you, why is this so special to you to win this award during Women's History Month for this project in particular, Mrs. America?
And for this woman, you know, it's amazing. You know, I feel grateful to be a part of it in this season when I'm sorry?
Oh, I didn't say anything.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I could hear that. I feel grateful to win it in this season because, you know, doing the show it was such an incredible experience with the remarkable cast who I'm so grateful to have been, walk alongside, who were just telling these valiant, strong stories of this second wave feminism. So, you know, what we're celebrating in this month really is exemplary of the walk and the doors that were opened by those women who championed our lives today. You know, whether we knew it or not, we're receiving the ripple effects of those action and those champions. And personally, also, you know, Shirley Chisholm is one of those key women who was insisting on existing in a time when the world was telling her to stand back, stand behind. And I think it feels like, you know, I mean, you make me really think about it today. I hadn't even made that connection being in this incredible month that we're celebrating. Happy International Women's Month, everybody. You know, to be reminded that we are here, I am here because of those women who made those incredible strides and efforts. So I just say thank you.
Wonderfully said. Congratulations again.
Thank you. Thank you very
Thanks,
much.
Uzo, so much, and congratulations. We appreciate you.
Thank y'all. We will.
Virtual press room, congratulations.
Thank you.
We will start with get started with questions. So Sam, KTLA, I'm coming to you guys.
To you. People have such great affection for this fantastic portrayal of Beth Harmon, and many feel that the story isn't over. Are there more Beth Harmon tales to be told?
Goodness, it is obviously incredibly flattering that people want to spend more time with characters that we care so much about and that we poured so much love into. But we did intend it to be a limited series. And so we were all quite surprised when people started asking for season 2. That being said, never say never.
All right, Sarah Adamson, coming over to you.
Hello, Anna, and congratulations. I absolutely love this series. It's fantastic, and you are so wonderful in it. I want to ask you, as being a former teacher in chess, I taught chess myself. What has chess taught you about the world?
Oh, goodness, it's such a beautiful metaphor. I guess that you can have a plan, but you have to be able to adapt. You have to be able to pivot. You have to be able to think on your feet. That it's important to attack, but also to defend, and you have to learn when to do both. And you know that you need all the pieces on the board. It's not just the queen roaming around. You need every single one of them. So I would say those are a couple of the things that I learned from chess.
Thank you so much for that.
Of course.
All right, Alfonso, coming over to you.
Anya, congratulations. We're very happy for you in Latin America, and I want to ask about this character that you had the time to elaborate and to discover all the layers. And I want to know, how was it for you to have that opportunity to go into her past, present, and define her so well?
Number one, thank you. It was such a gift. And honestly, personally, if it had been a movie, it wouldn't have been enough time for me with Beth. I think if we had shot the film and it had ended, I would have been in a very strange mental place. I needed to know she was okay. And having the opportunity to spend 7 hours with her and 7 hours kind of just digging in, by the end of it, I was actually kind of ready, not to let her go, but I felt like I could. You know, I didn't feel this panic anymore. But I also think it's a wonderful opportunity as a performer for the enjoyment of an audience, because you understand her so much more, and it brings so much more weight to every moment because you understand what it means for her because you've seen it. You're not making assumptions based on anything. You've seen her and you've seen why she is the way she is. And so I think it adds a context to, if she's sitting down for a game with Borgov and you've seen her lose twice already, you understand the weight of that for the character. So I do think it helps you empathize in that way as an audience member.
Muchas gracias y felicitaciones.
Gracias.
All right, Keith, I'm coming to you next.
So Anya, first of all, you've had an incredible career from the very beginning, and Split, which what was one of the first things that sparked you? What was one of the first movies or shows that really like made you go, okay, this is what I want to do?
Oh, goodness. Well, number one, I want to say that I love your suit and tie. You're looking very dapper.
Thank you.
Goodness. You know, I think it might have been books, but the reality is where I grew up in Argentina, my parents had laser discs. And as you know, you have to turn those over. And as the youngest kid, it was my job to swap it over. And so I kind of grew up having a real reverence for filmmaking. It was this exciting thing that we sat down and we did, but it was almost a communion of sorts, you know, and I just fell in love with those worlds, and then have been trying to get into them or playing them in my mind ever since.
But Laserdisc, what was the big one? What was the one where you were like, oh, we're doing that tonight?
Oh gosh, I mean, well, different ones for different people. Jumanji was huge for me because, you know, any 90s kids movie with an animal was on repeat in my head. And I think there was definitely a part of me that was like, ooh, there's a kid that gets to ride a whale. I want to do that. Like, I don't know what that job is, but that seems exciting to me.
Thank you.
No,
congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, Sammy, I'm coming over to you.
Hi, congratulations. I'm so proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
It is beautiful tonight. And my question for you is, what was the biggest challenge for you for playing this role and how did you overcome it?
The biggest challenge was also the greatest gift, truly, which is I act usually from a place of empathy. And so I treat the character as if they're my best friend or sister or roommate, you know, somebody that I live very close with, that I make a real effort to make them walk differently, talk differently, laugh, cry differently. And from the second I read Beth in the book, I realized that in order to tell the story truthfully, I had to give up a lot more of myself. and I had to let that be seen. And I'd never done that before. And, you know, the benefit of that is I was never reaching for anything. I just sort of showed up on set and it was there immediately, which is a beautiful way to live a character. But the negative side of that is if Beth was having a bad day, I was having a pretty bad day. And learning to separate, why do I feel so anxious and this and that? And then going, oh, these aren't my feelings, but I have to live them today. And I have to sit with them and I have to be able to differentiate that. So that took some getting used to, but I wouldn't change it for the world.
Well, you're incredible and congratulations again. So proud.
Thanks.
All right, I think we have time for one more question. Lauren, I'm coming over to you.
Thank you. Hi, so many can you guys hear me? I'm sorry. Yes, okay. So many congratulations. How are you going to celebrate? And can you give us any details on your look tonight? Because it is amazing. You look gorgeous and the earrings, you're just serving it for all of us.
Thank you. Yeah, you can't see it, but at some point there'll be a photograph. It's very big. There's a lot of poof. Okay, how am I going to celebrate tonight? Well, it's going to be like 2 a.m. in London quite soon, and I have to go to work tomorrow. So I'm going to work, which I'm really excited about. It's my favorite place in the world. So that's what I'll be doing. And the dress is Dior, and I love it. And I have these very fancy gloves. And it's kind of fun to dress up in your own house. I don't know what it is. You know, you get to play your own playlist. You just sort of swan around. It's great. And then you can be in your pajamas in like a minute. So it sort of works for me.
Between this and the globe, is this all sinking in? How is this feeling for you?
The honest answer is no, not at all. My brain hasn't caught up. I think it might be a while before that happens. But honestly, it just feels so wonderful that people love the show. My biggest regret is that I can't be with the people who made it, because they are my family and, you know, the loves of my life. And it would be so nice to be able to hug everybody. But it's a privilege and it's a joy. I feel so lucky.
Thank you. So many congrats.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We're so appreciative of your time and congratulations again.
No, of course. Thank you all. Have a wonderful evening. Bye.
A lot of people that want to ask some questions, so let's get started. Lauren Zima, I'm coming over to you.
Thank you, Seth. Congrats. I mean, if your parents want to poke their heads in again, no one's going to complain about that.
Well, you believe it or not, you don't have to ask twice.
Wow. Okay, Mom and Dad, how proud are you?
Night's about me. Can't one night be about me?
I'm sorry. Now I only have questions for them. How proud are you two, Mom and Dad? Is the whole family celebrating together tonight? Are the kids staying up late? What are you guys doing?
Oh, no. The kids are night. It's way too late for them. But yeah, we're staying.
And by the way, if we wake them up, don't be offended, but we're going to tell them I won an Oscar. They just don't. They're too young to know all of the shows.
Right.
Okay, but they know
Anything
Oscar.
less than Oscar would really irritate his
Yeah,
wife.
they were right.
Oh, wait, what did Dad say? I missed that.
Just anything less than an Oscar would not be worth waking the kids up for.
Yeah.
From my wife's perspective, you understand. For us.
Yeah.
Well, congrats. I know other people have questions for you, but Mom and Dad, does this feel pretty great? I mean, to be able to celebrate with him after getting, I think you guys said you're vaccinated as well.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, it's the bag. Yeah. It's crazy. Crazy.
This is great. It's the second best thing that's happened this month.
I see where you get your humor from. Okay. Thank you guys.
All right, my Access fam, coming to you.
Thank you. Hi, everybody over there. Everyone looks amazing. I'm trying to see, Seth, who you look like most. It's a beautiful blend of this family.
Thank you.
How are you guys doing tonight, and how are we going to celebrate? That's all I need to know.
Well, it's pretty late on the East Coast, and we've already played board games to get this late in the evening. So I'm a little worried what else we're going to do.
Yeah. Is it bedtime?
It's probably going to be bedtime after this. We've been very lucky, as we mentioned, recently vaccinated. So the grandparents got to do something they haven't done for a long time, which is see the grandkids, and it is a very tiring It's a very tiring day, so I'm impressed we made it this late.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been here all weekend and thank God I'm home tomorrow. First thing in the morning.
I hear you. I hear you. Well, you guys get some rest, enjoy family time, and thank you and congratulations.
We didn't have gray hair when we got here.
Oh, the hairs went gray already?
Yeah, this weekend.
It was black this morning.
Well, listen, you rock the gray. Thank you, guys.
Thanks.
Thank you.
All right. Darren and Celeb Page, I'm coming over to you.
Hey, Seth, congratulations.
Thank you.
Sort of a quick two-part question. One, how fun is it seeing your old buddies Andy and Jason both win tonight? And in that same vein,
he maintains his own set, like it stays. So it was a miracle. It actually helped us out.
No, you did that. It looked amazing. Again, congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Tatiana, coming over to you.
Hi, I just want to say congratulations. The film is amazing and the looks in the film are amazing. My question to you, I would love to know how hands-on the cast was, particularly Viola, with choosing and creating the looks for the film.
In terms of makeup, basically, I had my own design, my own ideas, but the way that Viola was actually crucial for me, was in just pushing me to go further and go further. And so it was a collaboration in that she released me from any hold that I might have had, self-imposed. And she just set me free. She set me free and to create in a way that I've never been able to do before. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. And our last question, Sarah, coming over to you.
Yes, hello, and congratulations. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful film. You have totally transformed Viola. I mean, there were times I was just like mesmerized watching her. She just was like, oh my God, you know, it was just such a wonderful character. And thank you for what you did to make this character just come to life. I guess thinking about it, you're so welcome.
Thank you.
I always love the costume design. It's kind of my area. I do love it. What, first of all, how long did Viola need to be in costuming and makeup to be transformed into this character? And can you tell me a little bit about those gold teeth?
There's Joe.
So at the beginning, the makeup was taking about 45 minutes or so. I think I worked it down to 30 minutes, you know, like sort of, you know, after the first week or so. The gold teeth, we were trying to be as authentic to the real Rainey as possible. And it was a good thing because, you know, kind of erasing that beautiful smile of Viola's, you know, her 21st century smile was crucial, you know, because, you know, nobody had teeth like that in the 1920s, you know? And so the fact that we had this thing to be able to design the gold teeth was absolutely a gift, you know, directly from Mom. And so I called my friend and my colleague, Vincent Van Dyke, who does all of my prosthetics, and he designed a couple of different sets. One of them had a little more gold than the other one, and we went with the one that had a little bit less. It just felt more authentic and more asymmetrical, and yeah, so they were basically made to fit her, you know, custom made, and she would just pop them in and pop them out every single day.
Oh my goodness!
Jamaica, how long did it take you to get in the wig?
The wig, it was, I think total, Sergio, with you in the 30 minutes, we double team most of the time, but yeah, I would say it was at least a good, I would say an hour and 15 minutes, you know.
you know, getting Viola's thick hair pinned down and everything, and then placing the wig on top and styling it, especially the, you spoke about the costumes, that beautiful scarf that she wore around her neck, that placing that on was an easy task, but making sure that the bangs and everything were nice and curved around her hair was, you know, a beautiful thing. So yeah, that was key to that performance look.
Thank you so much.
Well, we thank you all for your time. I know you've been busy tonight, so congratulations, and go enjoy, celebrate, have some fun.
Okay,
thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, we are going to bring in our other best editor, Michael Nielsen from Sound of Metal. So if anyone has questions for Michael, our best editor co-winner, please raise your hand.
I could talk about that. Let's see.
I got you good recording.
Oh, thanks.
Okay. Hello, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for staying with us in the very early hours of the morning. We have a few people that want to ask some questions. So Jennifer Marin, I'm coming to you first.
Can you hear me now?
Absolutely.
Can you hear? Oh, great. So
yeah,
there's a huge focus these days on sound in film and sound design. And in this particular film, that design came about not hearing and not non-sound. Can you speak about how that impacted your work on the film and how you dealt with that as a possible, possibly different issue in your work?
So the sound was a storytelling tool to go in and out of Ruben's character. And we wanted to tell the story, so we go with our main character. We can never know more than our main character. We go with Ruben all the way through the film. So the ability to go in and out and do that internal and external was what's super interesting as an editor, of course. I worked very closely with Darius, obviously, the director, who was I'm so grateful that he brought me on board, and because I could use all the tools that I've learned throughout the past 25 years of editing, and you fill your toolbox with these ideas of how to go in and out. And then with Nicholas, who's the sound designer, we created this idea that you would somehow follow your main character up to the midpoint where there's a slide scene, if you've seen the film, and from there on, your main character knows more than you. He knows sign language, and you're left behind. And that was just so incredibly fun, and for me as an editor to work with.
Thank you very much. It's really great answer. Thank you.
And Sammy, coming over to you.
Hi, how are you? Congratulations. Very, very proud of you.
Well, I am so...
Get right to some of these questions because I know people are anxious to talk to you.
Yes,
KTLA.
the little boy from Minari's right behind me. He's powering up on Mountain Dew, getting ready for you guys. It's way past his bedtime, so we gotta get this in.
I saw that. All right, let's get to it. KTLA, coming to you guys first.
Oh my God. Coming now. Hi, we are coming. Just ready?
It's gonna be like live on air.
KTLA?
Hey, Leslie, it's Sam Rubin. Congratulations to you. We had a good feeling that this would be a good night for you. It has turned out to be that way. Do you think the Celine collar brought you good luck?
I think you brought me good luck. You're my good luck charm. I got to talk to you before every award show from now on.
Oh, all right, we'll make that plan. You tell me, there's a lot of award season ahead. Are you looking forward to more?
Yes, of course. There's been so much wonderful work this year. So the fact that One Night in Miami is a part of the conversation means a lot. I'm excited to celebrate all the work that's been done. And then I'm excited to get back to work too, you know, get some vaccines in all of us and get back to work.
Perfect. Jen Lammers, I'm coming over to you.
Hi, Leslie. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
You know, there was urgency in releasing this movie to the public. Why do you think it was so important and that message is so important to release it to audiences?
Well, a whole lot of truth in this movie. A whole lot of truth is expressed. Kemp Powers, who was a journalist like you know, our screenwriter, he really got a lot of heart and soul into this thing. And it's really always a good time for that. But yeah, tragically, and importantly, the messages in this movie and the themes in this movie seemed to be timely.
Yeah. Well, congratulations. Thank you
so much.
All right, Elle Marie, I'm coming over to you.
Ready? How are you, Leslie? Congratulations.
Hey, I'm doing all right. Thank you so much. You look beautiful. You got the emerald green on. You look nice.
Thank you. So I want to know, what was your reaction when you got this role to be portraying Sam Cooke, and basically a whole like what if moment of like if we were a fly on a wall and we got to hear these conversations?
Oh man, I trusted Regina much more than I trusted myself. And if she believed in me, then I had to just had to walk forward and do my best not to make a liar out of her. So that was all I had at the beginning. And then I just leaned into the brilliance of Sam Cooke, and I took strength in his strength.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, perfect. Jake Hamilton, I'm coming over to you.
Leslie, good to see you again, man. How are you?
Oh, good to see you, my brother. How are you doing?
Doing so well. Congratulations, man. I'm so happy to be able to talk to you after this moment. You know, I always geek out whenever you and I chat, and I'm just in awe of what you're able to do, both as an actor and as a singer. So I'm just sort of curious, professionally, do you consider yourself an actor who can sing very well, or a singer who can act very well?
Oh, good question. All these years into it, I kind of think of myself as a storyteller. And that's only to my wife's great annoyance. That is only kind of increasing the older I get. You know, I'm the guy that's going to be, you know, telling stories. You know, she's trying to get out of the Home Depot, and I'm like, oh, 1 second, I'm telling one more story. So I kind of think of myself like that in whatever the genre, whether it's on stage, in film, in music, telling stories.
Well, dude, seriously, congratulations. Always a pleasure chatting with you. And hopefully next time we chat, I'll be in person, man.
That'd be great.
All right, take care. Good to see you.
All right, let's get one last question in here. Keith, I'm coming over to you. Nope. Sorry, Keith. All right, just kidding. Darren, coming over to you.
Leslie, congratulations. Such an honor to speak to you.
My pleasure. Thank you.
How does it feel to have both Hamilton, One Night in Miami, collide tonight, both win, and just tonight?
Oh my goodness. It's overwhelming. I haven't really had a ton of time to process it, but it is a strange and wonderful feeling. In so many ways, Hamilton was the beginning for me. It is still the thing that people know me from the most, I think. And One Night in Miami is the most recent thing by far. You know, we just finished shooting that at the beginning of last year. So to have, personally anyway, I know it's awards mean a lot of things to a lot of people, but to have my beginning and you know, 4 years later, 4 or 5 years later, represented on the same night is trippy and heady, and it'll take me some time to unpack that, I think.
Well, congratulations. And does the EGOT ever enter your brain?
I can't say that it does. If I'm honest, I have achieved far more than I ever thought was possible. I'm being honest, you know, I wanted to be in the chorus of Broadway shows. You know, if I could just make a living doing this thing that I love to do, it would have meant the world. So we'll see what's in store, but talking to you tonight is like as good as it gets.
Thank you so much. Congratulations.
So much.
Thank you, Leslie, so much. Congratulations again. We appreciate your time. Go celebrate.
You guys are great. All right.
Thank you. All right, we're gonna bring in Alan Kim, our young actor from Minari. So if anyone has questions for Alan, please raise your hand. Hi, Alan, congratulations.
Thank you.
You look very handsome. So glad you got dressed up for the occasion. We have a lot of people here that would love to talk to you. So let's get started with some questions. Yeah, Sonia, coming over to you.
Thanks so much. Hi, Alan. Huge congratulations to you. I have to say, your acceptance speech, I had to fix my makeup because it just broke me. You were so emotional. So many people are raving about your performance. First of all, what brought those tears? Like, why were you were so emotional? So tell me about why you were crying so much, and what was the most memorable moment for you doing this film?
Well, I'm not sure if I actually have a reason why I cried. I just did. But the memories part about the film, I guess probably when I gave pee to the grandma. It was super funny, and I really can't stop remembering funny things.
Yes.
So yeah.
So there were definitely tears, obviously, of a lot of joy. You were really, really overwhelmed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Thank you, Alan. Congratulations.
Yeah.
All right, Tiffany, coming over to you.
Okay.
Hello, Alan. Congratulations on your big win tonight. So what does this award mean to you?
Sorry, I didn't catch that exactly.
What does this award mean to you?
Oh, well, I guess it means a lot because, well, it's like my second award, I think.
That's
was it my second? Oh, wait, no, it was my first.
Oh my gosh. That is so crazy. It is such a big night for you. But also, rumor has it that you are also a purple belt in Taekwondo. Is that true?
Yes.
So which one is a bigger achievement? Receiving this award or getting your purple belt?
Getting my purple belt.
No way.
Yes.
Well, I need to see some moves from you one day. But for right now, enjoy tonight. I hope you celebrate with your family and your friends safely, of course. But congrats again.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, and let's do one more question here. Susan, coming to you.
Hi, Alan. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Congratulations. I'm gonna have to echo what Sonia said about your speech. Just I was crying so hard. I was so moved by your performance this year, and I'm so happy that you won. I just have to ask, was there anything that you wished you wanted to say as well? Since I know you did get emotional, is there anything else you wanted to say after winning your award?
I'm not sure. That was actually all that was in my acceptance speech, but probably just like more thank yous to people, I guess.
Yeah. Well, okay, I do just want to ask, what was the best part of working on this film for you?
What?
Oh, what was the best part of working on this film for you?
Oh, the best part of the film? Mostly everything. Everything was fun, except it was hot.
Oh yeah. Well, congratulations again. Then have a great night.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Congratulations. We're very excited for you. Go celebrate.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, and we are going to bring back Sam Ashworth, who was a collaborator on the Best Song winner from One Night in Miami. So he collaborated with Leslie Odom on their song. So Sam will be coming back. If you have any questions, please raise your hands. Hi, Sam. Congratulations.
Hi, thank you.
All right, we have a couple people here that want to talk to you. So Noel, I'm going to come over to you first for a question.
All right.
Hi, Sam. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing good. Hey, Noel.
Hey, congratulations. I tell you, what an amazing song, an amazing film as well.
Yeah,
I really thought that this song spoke. It truly did speak in so many ways. I'd love to hear about your collaboration and how that songwriting partnership worked on this particular film.
Yeah, well, we had to do it remotely. We had to do it via FaceTime. I created the music for us to get going with, and then we sort of worked back and forth on the lyric, and really needed Leslie's insight and from his old experience of becoming Sam Cooke and being inside of this script, and really trying to narrow down what the theme of the song was going to be. It was really tough. There's a lot to say. There's a lot said in that movie, so there's a lot to say after the movie, and that was really the hardest part, was just to figure out really what it was that we were doing and what was going to complement the movie and complement coming after Sam Cooke's The Change Is Going to Come. It was a difficult task, but I'm so glad that we achieved it, and this is just amazing.
Yeah, and that moment really was the exclamation point for this film. So congratulations.
Wow, thank you. Thank you. That's incredible. I appreciate that so much.
All right, and Sammy, coming over to you.
Hi, Sam. I like your name.
Hi, I like your name too.
Thank you. So tell me a little bit about the process that goes into it. I know you said you were working remotely, but do you read the script first or do you make the music and then collaborate?
Yeah, so I was sent an early screener of the movie before any special effects or any soundtrack or anything like that. So the only thing, there were a couple of the Sam Cooke songs in the movie when I saw it for the first time. And the end scene with The Change Is Gonna Come, that was already placed in there. So I knew that our song was gonna have to come after that. So I was able to watch the movie a few times before even starting to pick around on the guitar and, you know, and figure out what the sort of mood was going to be for it. And then it was really just, you know, a lot of conversation between me and Leslie talking about, you know, where do we go after that last song, and where do we go after, you know, this incredible script and this incredible movie. And you know, is the song an extension or is it an answer? You know, so it was a lot of talking for us to sort of figure out and narrow down what that was meant to be, and a lot of work. Spent a lot of time writing it. So this is a big payoff.
You were incredible, and thank you so much, and congratulations.
Thank you so much, Sammy.
Thank you.
All right, great. Thank you so much. We're so glad that you were able to come back and join us, and congratulations again. We'll let you go celebrate. Yeah.
All right, y'all. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Take care.
Okay. That is our show for tonight. We are all wrapped. Thank you guys so much.